Everyone in school knew Ray was unstoppable, the fastest runner in gym, the strongest on the field, and the kind of kid who could turn any physical challenge into something fun. He was not cocky or arrogant. He just loved pushing himself and helping others do the same. But not everyone admired him. Marcus, another student in his grade, had always been competitive, and no matter how hard Marcus tried, Ray always seemed one step ahead. The more it happened, the more jealousy began to boil inside him. When the school announced its annual physical challenge week, Ray was thrilled. It was a week filled with obstacle courses, races, rope climbs, and teamwork challenges, everything he loved. Marcus, however, saw it as his chance to finally prove he was better. And if that meant taking Ray down, he was willing to try. Monday's obstacle course was intense, but Ray breezed through it with ease. He jumped over hurdles, balanced perfectly on beams, and helped a few classmates finish when they struggled. His teacher praised his teamwork, and his friends cheered. Marcus watched silently from the sidelines, his jaw tight. Tuesday was a relay race, and Ray's team was in the lead. As he sprinted toward the finish, something unexpected happened. His foot caught on something, and he crashed hard to the ground. His knees scraped against the pavement, sending a sharp pain shooting up his legs. The crowd gasped. Ray looked up and saw Marcus stepping back with a smirk. It had not been an accident. The pain was bad, but the embarrassment was worse. Everyone was watching. For a brief moment, Ray thought about staying down and quitting. But then, a memory surfaced, his dad's words, "Falling does not mean you failed. Staying down does." So Ray pushed himself back to his feet. Limping and bleeding, he finished the race. And the cheers that followed were louder than before, because this time, they were not just for a winner. They were for someone who refused to give up. On Wednesday, Ray's knees still hurt, but he showed up anyway. The challenge that day was a long balance course. Halfway through, Marcus started yelling insults, trying to break Ray's focus. "Try not to trip again," he shouted. Ray's foot slipped, and for a second, it looked like he might fall. But he steadied himself, took a deep breath, and kept going. At the end of the course, he realized something important. Confidence is not about being perfect. It's about trusting yourself to get through it, no matter how hard it gets. Thursday was the toughest day yet, a muddy obstacle course with rope climbs and crawling sections. Halfway through, Ray noticed a younger student frozen at the bottom of the rope, too scared to climb. He could have kept going, but instead, he stopped. "You can do it," he said with a smile. "I will climb with you." And together, they reached the top. That moment taught Ray that strength was not just about how far you go, it was about how many people you help along the way. Finally, Friday arrived, the grand finale. The course combined every challenge from the week. Ray's knees were still sore, but he felt stronger than ever. This time, he was not focused on winning. He just wanted to finish. When Marcus tried to block his path on the climbing wall, Ray ignored him. When another student stumbled on the beam, Ray stopped to help them. Every choice he made showed the kind of person he was becoming. In the final sprint, Marcus pushed ahead, desperate to cross the finish line first. Ray didn't chase him. He focused on his own run, steady, determined, unstoppable. Marcus crossed first, but the cheers that erupted were for Ray. The principal stepped forward and handed Ray a medal. "This isn't for winning," she said. "It's for resilience, courage, and the strength to lift others even when you are struggling. That medal meant more to Ray than any trophy ever could. Later that day, Marcus approached him in the hallway, guilt written on his face. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. "I shouldn't have tripped you." Ray smiled. "It's okay. We all fall sometimes. What matters is getting back up." That week changed Ray. He realized that strength is not about being number one or never falling. It's about resilience, getting back up when life knocks you down. It's about kindness, helping others even when you are hurting. It's about honesty, staying true to your values. And it's about choices, choosing courage over anger and perseverance over quitting. Ray walked home that Friday, medal around his neck, knees still sore, but heart full. He had learned a lesson far more valuable than any victory. True strength is not measured by how many times you win, but by how many times you rise when you fall.
So kids, do you like this story? I have many more cute stories like this. If you want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video. You can leave a comment if you like. Have a cute day.